speaking of the border crossings, cut one, roll that.
There is a serious situation unfolding along the southern border, and the number of apprehensions of undocumented immigrants is above 2 million this year for the very first time. At that pace, we have already set a record and are on track to shatter the annual records.
Yeah. So they don't include that story when they're talking about the governor of Florida somehow being brought up on kidnapping charges. You know, they don't bring up what's going on in Texas all these months. They don't bring up what's going on with these flights all over the country. They give that report, and as I said, you know, hey, thanks for noticing. It's only been going on for forever, and it's been hyper going on since Biden took office and reversed all of Trump's policies. Cut two, Biden asked about the border crisis today. Roll that, G.
Mr. President, why is the border more overwhelmed under your watch? Mr. President, on the border, why is it more overwhelmed under your watch? On the border, why is the border more overwhelmed under your watch, Mr. President?
Because there are 3 countries that there are fewer immigrants coming from Central America and from Mexico. This is a totally different circumstance. What's on my watch now is Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua. And the ability to send them back to those states is not rational. You can send them back and have them. We're working with Mexico and other countries to see if we can stop the flow. But that's the difference. Thank you.
Looks like
he's sending migrants to Delaware. Do you have any comment or response to that, sir?
He should come visit. We have a beautiful shoreline.
He should come visit. We have beautiful shoreline. That's his message to the governor of Florida.
Yeah. Meanwhile, just to put it in perspective, so 2.1 million is basically double the population, the current population of Delaware. We've already let two states of Delaware into the country.
Wow. His rationale is, it's almost as, I mean, Kamala must have given it to him because it makes that little sense. People from different countries are harder to stop than people from, I don't even understand what he was saying. Do you understand that?
He's just saying that the atrocities that are in those countries are so bad that it'd be inhumane to send them back to Venezuela? I mean, is that the point of it? I mean, at some point we have to address this head on. I mean, this is not like it was when Ellis Island was open. There is no room. The infrastructure, it's not there. We're not building new cities. You know, maybe, why don't we start building infrastructure like elsewhere? But I mean, all they do is let these poor people sit and rot on streets. I mean, the whole thing is awful from a human level to just a political level to an economic level. I mean, there's no way the system can contain the burden of this.